Good morning, and welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Gainesville. My name is Sheila Bishop, and I'm a member of the Sacred Oaks Covenant of Unitarian Universalist Pagans, often shortened to SOCUPs. SOCUPs and other helpful volunteers will be helping with the service today. I am a mid-sized, middle-aged white person with brown hair with blondish red streaks. You may use she, her pronouns. I'm wearing a blue short-sleeved shirt and blue shorts and sandals. We are grateful you are here, whether you are sitting in the sanctuary, prepping in the kitchen, ushering, monitoring the foyer, running the AV, or playing on the playground. We are grateful if you're joining online from our sibling church in Valdosta, Georgia, or from Stark, or Palatka, or the Nature Coast, or elsewhere. However you worship with us, thank you. As we gather here today, we honor the Timucua, Seminole, and all other Native peoples who lived on and cared for this land long before us. After the service, we invite you to stay for coffee hour. Drinks and refreshments and conversation will be shared in the Phillips Social Hall. If you're a visitor, please stop by our welcome table, which has green tablecloths. Our welcome team would love to tell you more about our congregation. The wheel of the year has turned once again. Today we are celebrating the autumn equinox. Today we are celebrating how much we've harvested so far this year. We are celebrating the autumn equinox, which is known by pagans, many pagans, as Mabon. During the equinox, day and night are in equal balance. In this moment of equal balance, we are reminded of the delicate balance between light and dark, growth and rest, and the inner self and the outer self. From here, as the days grow shorter, we will begin our walk into the dark half of the year. Today, during our service, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. Before we light the chalice, we will do a short grounding meditation to become present and connected to the earth beneath us and the sky above. Then we will cast the circle, which creates a sacred space, setting this time apart from the ordinary world. As part of this, we will call the elements, air, fire, water, and earth. Each represents part of life and part of ourselves, our thoughts, our passions, our emotions, and our bodies. At the end of the service, we will thank the elements and release the circle. By grounding, casting the circle, and calling the elements, we invite balance and wholeness, just as the autumn equinox itself teaches us balance between light and dark. Now, if you would wish to, take a deep breath, letting the air fill your lungs. Feel your feet firmly upon the earth, the steady support beneath you. With each exhale, release what no longer serves you. With each inhale, draw in balance of the equal light of day, the equal dark of night. Imagine roots extending from your feet into the soil, reaching deep into the earth. Above, envision branches of light stretching skyward, catching the last warmth of the sun. You are the balance, rooted in the shadow, reaching into light. And take one more deep breath and let it out. If I can get Vic Harold to come and light the chalice for us, please. As he's doing that, if I can get the folks who are going to stand the corners for me to get into place. As the wheel turns to the equinox, we weave a sacred circle of balance. Here we honor light and dark, growth and rest, life and death, all held in harmony as the earth itself teaches us. We call now to the elements to stand with us in this moment of balance. Earth, east, air. Spirits of air, breath of change and clarity, we welcome your wisdom and inspiration. Bring balance to our thoughts as the winds turn cold and crisp. hail and welcome. South, fire. Spirits of fire, spark of transformation and passion, we welcome your warmth and courage. Bring balance to our will as the days grow shorter. Hail and welcome. West, water. Spirits of water, flow of emotion and intuition, we welcome your healing and compassion. Bring balance to our hearts as we enter the dark tide of the year. Hail and welcome. North, earth. Spirits of earth, foundation of strength and abundance, we welcome your stability and grounding. Bring balance to our bodies as the harvest is gathered in. Hail and welcome. Above and below, within and without, we are centered, we are whole. The circle is cast, the sacred space is created. Between the worlds, we walk in balance. Please rise in body or spirit as you are willing and able to sing hymn number 1067, Mother Earth, Beloved Garden. Each week we invite you to write in the book of joys and sorrows, which you will find at the table near the doors of the sanctuary before the service starts. We want to start off first by welcoming our visitors. If you'd like, you could raise your hand, but you don't have to. David Lynch, Zachary, Sarah, and James Gee, or G, and Joseph DePietro, if you're willing. If you're willing to stop by our welcome table, we'd love to say hello. Thank you for being here. Because we've moved up when we're doing joys and sorrows, I did not get a chance to read over them, so please bear with me. Peggy Malone says that I'm so appreciative of the wonderful people who consistently show up every month, no matter the weather, to keep the courtyard looking beautiful. I couldn't work with a better bunch of people. They are Barbara and Tom, I can't read that, Palmer, Bo, Giordano, Grace Nagel, Lynn Jameson, Pat Curran, and Carol Cobb, and Debbie Jo Mackelson. I think I got that. What? Thank you very much. Kay is letting us know that Fred is improving. He's still at the VA, currently not able to have visitors or a phone. I hear he's eating well. Tony writes, Dear beloved UU community, I will be leaving next Wednesday, moving to a senior community in Newton, Virginia, or Massachusetts, to be near my son, daughter, and 6 small grandchildren. but I'm not saying goodbye, only so long until I see you again. I'm becoming a snowbird and will be returning to Gainesville for some months. I will miss you so much while I'm away, but I'll be back. Love, Tony. And Jonathan Carone has a joy. There are many wonderful things happening in the world. You just have to look a bit harder to find them. Michael Bass reports that yesterday was my first time volunteering at Food for Kids. It was good to help pack food to distribute to needy families, but it was hard work and I had to take a break for my back. I look forward to doing this again in the future to help needy families in our area. Elizabeth Stewart reports that the care team has been in contact with Art Newman. He is pretty much bedbound these days, but says he thinks of us often. Patrice Roth is dealing with some dental issues, but she misses us and will be back as soon as she is able. And then one last note, in sadness for the passing of Elise Atlas, I'm grateful for our friendship and the memories we've made. I will miss her. We all carry joys and concerns and sorrows. Some we may not speak aloud but hold in our hearts. For those unspoken joys, concerns, and sorrows, we invite you to come forward and drop a stone in the communal water bowl. At the end, Marilyn Roberts from the care team will drop stones for the joys, sorrows, and concerns held by folks who are watching us online. Let the water represent the love and support of this church community for all who are gathered.
Good morning. My name is James Chase, and I am the Director of Lifespan Faith Development here at the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Gainesville. I'd like to invite all of our kids who want to come and sit forward, or if you want to finish doing your crafts and start tidying your tables, that's fine too. Today, you might notice, first I'm going to finish my introduction. I keep getting distracted. It's something that happens over and over again. It's all these cute kids. I work here, and I do a lot of our programming with our children, and I work with our adults. I love what I get to do here, and it is a joy every week. I am James. I am a white, trans-masculine, non-binary person, and I use they, them pronouns. Today, I have short brown hair. I'm wearing glasses, and I have a button-up shirt with eyeballs and spooky designs on one side and a coven of witches on the other. This is one of my beloved Halloween shirts. And from now until Halloween, pretty much every Sunday, I will be wearing a Halloween shirt because it brings me so much joy. Most Sundays, we get to do a story during this time, but as a special celebration for Mabon, I wanted to lead us in a chant instead. And that was really, really exciting, and I practiced it yesterday, and I practiced it the day before, and I woke up this morning, and my voice, you might notice, is a little bit weird. I'm not ill. I have very bad allergies, and I had some asthma the other day that made everything kind of swollen and sore. But I'm going to need everybody's help with this chant. I'm going to lead our kids, and we're going to take it slow first. Rowan's ready to help. Rowan is ready to help always. Rowan's one of my big, big helpers. He does. So I'm going to teach this chant, and the words are going to be up here behind me, hopefully, if I did it right. So everybody come sit down to where you see the screens. Rowan, you too, come sit down. And I'm going to be drumming, and I'm going to sing this chant one line at a time. And so I'll sing, "We all come from the goddess," and then everybody sings it. "And to her we shall return," everybody, and so on and so forth. If you'd like to do this chant with us, I really invite all voices. There is a melody, but you're not going to hear it from me, so it's really going to be a little bit chaotic. And we're going to love into it anyway. It's going to be fun. Rowan's going to help us. I'm ready. Okay, so the first line, I'm going to go down low because lower is safer for me right now. We're going to start with a tempo. We all come from the goddess. We all come from the goddess. And to her we shall return. And to her we shall return like a drop of rain, like a drop of rain, flowing to the ocean, flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain, flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain, flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain, flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain, flowing to ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. That was beautiful, everyone. Thank you. Now we're going to sing our kids out as we often do to go play and enjoy an extended story about Mabon. And thank you for joining in, everyone.
Oh, wasn't that fun? Good morning. My name is Michael Wells. You guys may recognize me from the welcome table, but I am a member of the So Cups group, and I have been a witch for 30 years or more. And Mabon, as we have mentioned, is a celebration of the autumnal equinox, a time of balance when the nights and days are of equal length. No symbol represents this balance better than the yin-yang symbol of Eastern philosophies. Yin-yang is an ancient Chinese concept from Taoism, describing two complementary yet opposing and interdependent forces that are present in all things. Representing balance and harmony of the universe, yin is the dark, passive, feminine energy, and yang, the light, active, masculine energy. They interact in a dynamic way, with each containing a small seed of the others within themselves, demonstrating that nothing exists in isolation. I'm sorry, I'm very new at public speaking, so just bear with me. Okay, the principle is fundamental to Chinese philosophy, influencing various aspects of the life, from health and relationships to nature and art. The symbol, known as Taijitu, shows the S-shaped curve within the boundaries, symbolizing the ebb and flow of these forces. The Taijitu symbol, also known as the yin-yang symbol, represents the concept of balance and interdependence between opposing forces in the universe, central to Taoism and Chinese philosophy. The black yin and the white yang halves of the circle, containing a dot of the opposite color, symbolizing that nothing is entirely one thing or the other. Oh, that helped. And that these complementary forces flow into and contain each other in constant cycle of motion and harmony. The concept encourages embracing duality and finding balance within these opposing energies in our lives and within ourselves. For example, in nature, day, yang, yang becomes night, yin, and the cycle continues. In the body, a state of calm, yin, is needed to recover from exertion, yang. So I'm going to need some yin. Tai Chi is the interaction of yin-yang, symbolizing the interplay between hard and soft techniques. The interaction of soft yin and the hard yang movements helps create harmony and inner balance. The symbol is a core visual representation of a Taoist philosophy, emphasizing a way of life rooted in the balance and the harmony of opposing forces. So let us all strive to achieve this balance in order to maintain the yin-yang in our own lives. Thank you.
Before we do the invitation to generosity, I want to give a special thank you to everyone who helped with today's service. We had a lot of people call in sick. We had a lot of people who just couldn't be here. And we had people step up to the plate to help us fix things on the fly. And so I just want to take a moment while we think of generosity to thank all the people who generously helped us today as we pulled things together, despite people being sick and life being complicated. So thank y'all for that. A reading for the offering adapted from A Tangible Commitment by Elizabeth Murphy. Your contributions of time, talent, and/or financial resources are a tangible commitment to the mission and vision of UUFG. Each time you give, however you give, you renew that commitment. And as a result, your support is entwined with all that we believe and all that we do here together. This is its own special gift. If you would like to make a financial offering today, the ushers will move through the sanctuary, or you can use the QR code to give online. In a spirit of trust and generosity, we gratefully accept the offering.
Good morning. My name is Heather Arata. I'm a member of this congregation and a founding member of the Sacred Oaks chapter of the Covenant of Unitarian Universalist Pagans, or CUPS. I'm a 39-year-old cisgender, queer, polyamorous witch of European descent, and I use she, her pronouns. I have a buzz cut, tattoos, and I'm wearing my favorite glasses with little kitty cat ears. Today I'm wearing all black clothing and participating in what many spiritual practices refer to as sacred adornment, meaning my jewelry is chosen with intention. My personal practice is heavy with symbols of protection and dedication that I wear to both guard my individual energy and honor my deities. Today is one of my favorite times of the year. It is the autumnal equinox. We pagans who follow the Celtic tradition, as you may have heard today, refer to it as Mabon. But today is actually a measurable, observable astrological event. It is the time of the season when the amount of daylight experienced here on Earth is equal to the amount of darkness we experience. And just to throw it in, today is also the new moon, or the dark moon, so that's just another little lovely layer of astrological on there. Our planet and our life-giving sun are perfectly poised in their cosmic dance, in a moment that happens only twice a year, once in the spring and once now, at the very cusp of fall, as we prepare for the long, dark of winter. It is an inhale, a pause, a pregnant and blessed silence. It is a time of the year that has been honored and observed since ancient times, since the Stone Age, Since the first humans began to notice and track the movement of the heavens and understand that things followed a steady and unerring rhythm. Our ancestors honored this time of the year so much that they built their monuments to align with the sun as it rises and sets on the equinox. Stonehenge in England, Machu Picchu in Peru, Chichen Itza in Mexico, Newgrange in Ireland, just to name a few. When we honor the equinox, we continue that long, long tradition unbroken from the days when humanity was new to today, to here in this very room. But what does the equinox mean? Why was it and is it so important? We have heard today stories of the balance of light and dark and its significance across time and cultures as we reflect in our symbols. Personally, I believe it speaks to the heart of who we are as humans. We wrestle with our humanity, our mortality, as we seek knowledge, as we seek understanding, as we try to parse the meaning of the world around us. We are confronted again and again with this concept of balance. We often attribute concepts of good and evil to this balance, but I find that can be a little bit too easy. Good and evil are concrete and immutable ideas, and as you use, we much prefer ambiguity. I like to bring it back to the light, that balance of light and dark, of sunlight and shadow. Both can be either good or bad, air quotes there. We here in Florida know that too much sunlight can mean sunburn and regret. But too much darkness can cause seasonal depression. Darkness can be lonely and frightening, but it can also be regenerative and comforting. The germinating of a seed, the growth of a fetus, the relief of sleep, all happen in darkness. Light can be restorative and fulfilling, but it can also be exhausting and damaging. Too much light can singe, blind, or burn. We also know that without darkness, we cannot appreciate the light. We know that all light casts shadow. We know that one cannot exist without the other. Even in the deepest depths of the ocean, where no sunlight has ever reached, the denizens of the deep communicate, hunt, and breed with their own homegrown, bioluminescent light. Our universe, while being lit up with the radiant light of trillions of stars, is, theoretically, stitched together with dark matter. They are intrinsically linked. That means within us, too. We carry light and dark within ourselves, always, constantly. There is no shame in it. It is just how we who are made of stardust exist. We ebb and flow, as the yin and yang symbol represents. We flex and release, we grow and recede over and over again. The key of this time of year, and why I adore it so much, is it gives us the opportunity to examine these movements, this interplay of light and dark, during a time of stillness. The breath, the pause. Poised on a universal knife edge, we look inward at ourselves and see. We can see that while balance is what makes light and dark a manageable duality, it is harmony that allows us to flourish. There may be times when we feel out of balance, when that harmony seems unattainable. Acceptance of the complexity of life, the release of shame, comes from understanding that all things have a purpose and all things can attain this sacred balance. Our planet, our blue home, shows us that the light always follows the dark as the seasons move around the wheel of the year. Even in times of uncertainty and pain, of fear, of injustice. Do those times not light within us a sacred fire of action? Does not pain force us to grow? When we are bogged down in stagnation, the universe usually finds a way to move us, and it is not often gentle. Like the mother bird with her reluctant offspring, without a shove over the edge, we cannot fly. I call upon you not to just honor this light and dark within you, but to embrace it, to celebrate it. Your ancestors sing with you here at the threshold. As the very cosmos holds its breath, look within yourself and rejoice. You are the embodiment of harmony. We are here together today as we share our emotions, our voices, our energy. We become one with the universe and all its vastness. We are together in time and in space, and it is glorious. So today, reflect, feel the balance, honor your ancestors, revel in the light as the wheel of the year turns and brings with it the promise of darkness. But do not fear, because we are here together. As Unitarian Universalists, we often have many unique moments in our services. Today was definitely unique. We have rich sources to pull from and many talented folks who have lent their voices and their minds to our liturgies over the years. I have a favorite. It has been spoken many times within these walls, and I love to end a service with it because it leaves me with such warmth. And so I will remind you, it is a blessing you were born. It matters what you do. Your experience of the divine is true, and you don't have to go it alone. Go in peace, my sacred siblings. Blessed be. And now I invite you, as you are willing and able, in body or spirit, to rise for our song, our hymn in the Teal hymnal, number 1077, The Earth is Our Mother. Oh, sorry, 1073. 1073. I miswrote it.
If I can have Vic Harrell come up to extinguish the chalice for us today. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. As all things move in cycles, so does to this rite. We have stood in balance in the equal dance of shadow and light. Now we give thanks to the elements who have joined us and released them with gratitude. North, earth, spirits of earth, steady ground and fertile soil, we thank you for your strength and stability. As we release you, may your lessons of endurance and grounding remain. Hail and farewell. West water, spirits of water, deep tides of emotion and intuition, we thank you for your healing and flow. As we release you, may your currents guide us in the turning of the year. Hail and farewell. South, fire, spirits of fire, bright flame of passion and transformation, we thank you for courage and warmth. As we release you, may your spark continue to light our way in the darkening days. Hail and farewell. East, air, spirits of air, whisper of wisdom and breath of life, we thank you for your clarity and inspiration. As we release you, may your winds carry us into the balance of the season. Hail and farewell. The circle we have cast is now open, yet never broken. As day and night are equal, so too may we walk in harmony, carrying this balance within us into the turning of the year. So may it be.